A line being shut down has enormous consequences on our facility. It can easily go up to 5 figures per day while that line is idle. But no facility in the world is better positioned to show what additive manufacturing can do than our facility, the manufacturing group for Markforged. There's no way to sugarcoat it if you work in maintenance and reliability. The global supply chain is not stable right now. We've had several issues where I've ordered parts with a quoted lead time that never materialized. In some cases going from having it in 8 weeks to taking over a year to get parts. So what I've done is taken each person on my team and assigned them a challenge for the year. Find applications for our technology in the plant.
So this was just a basic plastic piece, and then every now and then our filament would get caught in between the two because it would hop around. So an operator mentioned, like, what if we put a little lip here? We printed this solution. That actually keeps the line from getting caught in between. In here too, you can picture my hand going here as this is going in and out. At one point, there was an operator who kind of got their hand a little too close, almost got pinched. So we actually printed these guards ourselves. We're making the onyx filament, but right next to where we're making the onyx filament, we also used the onyx filament. So we're not only making the product, but we're using it to better make the product.
We have operators that are coming up with ideas. We have our maintenance technicians that are identifying parts that we can print and actually designing improvements. Taking that power and really giving it to everyone in the plant has a huge impact. So this is another example when we're producing onyx. There's a fixture that holds those spools onto the machine while they're winding. One of the big concerns we had is that repeatedly throughout the day, the operator was doing a twisting motion to loosen this, pulling it off, moving it up to a shelf that was above them, and then reversing that to reinstall it. We did have some employees that were complaining about the soreness, the stiffness, the movements, which is really a pretty key sign that there's something ergonomically wrong. One of our maintenance technicians actually said, I think I have an idea for a part. We were able to print in about 3 hours, and what we saw was immediately it worked. For one, just replacing these was a huge reduction in cost. So this is about 45% cheaper for us to make than the OEM part is. The other side of it is that we went from 4 pounds to about a half a pound. So huge weight reduction. So the operator just pulls this off and then they slide it back on and tighten it back down. So we greatly reduced the way that they were moving their bodies. This is really customizing the equipment to fit our needs without having to actually change the physical equipment. The cost, no-brainer. The lead time, no-brainer. The technology's a no-brainer. I think what makes additive so well suited for the factory floor is the speed at which you can do things.
You have a printer, you have an engineer, you have some material, you're able to print stuff on demand, you're good to go. There's just really no limit to what you can do.
I can have a spare on the shelf that as soon as I consume it, I print another spare. There is no lead time anymore. It also allows us to make small improvements very rapidly to make the line safer.
When you see some of these improvements that we've made on our equipment, a lot of that comes from the operators. You think of even the smallest little ergonomic issues. If we're able to make the solution quicker and we have the ability in-house, why not do it?
We're seeing an impact on the uptime in our facility. But what's even more interesting is I'm seeing a lot of energy around this idea. I have people that are learning CAD just so they can make new parts for us to use. I have people that are coming to me excited about the ideas they've come up with, because when you're given the opportunity to solve problems, you don't want to do anything else.